Arrange the towel.
Is this good for you, sir?
What do you mean that's tiny?
Yeah, that's what I thought. Not happy with that one, sir?
No, I'm not happy with that one. It's miniature.
No. Hey guys!
Okay, so today we thought we would explain how we met. Tell you our story about how we met.
How we met and who we are, right?
Oh yeah, and who we are as well.
Maybe we should start with who we are.
So yeah, let's start with that. So I'm Steph.
My name is Julia and I am from Sweden. I have a blog called thespiritnomad.com and I also teach Swedish online.
So I'm Steph. I have several websites, but mainly you probably know me from my lucid dreaming channel, How to Lucid, where I teach you how to control your dreams. In fact, I'm pretty sure most of the subscribers that have come across have been from there. So hey guys, thanks for the support. So yeah, we're digital nomads. We met actually in Spain, but firstly we started talking to each other on Instagram, and then things sort of progressed from there. We met in Spain after.
Last year, I guess in December or something, Steph messaged me on Instagram. And I looked at his profile, like, who is this? He's also digital nomad, also vegetarian, interesting. But then we just had, interesting. So we just talked a little bit on Instagram. And then in February or March, I think, I had a meeting with my psychic. And she told me again about a guy I'm destined to be with, my twin flame, that I will meet in this lifetime. And when I come home, I had a message from Steph again, and the description fitted exactly with. The
description
was uncanny. So I thought, what if Steph is my twin flame? I wanted to go away on a trip, and since he messaged me, I asked him, maybe you want to follow along? Feel free to follow along if you want to. And to my surprise, he said yes. And we met up in Spain. And yeah.
So I actually got these really weird urges to message her sort of a few weeks before that. And then we started talking, and then when she said to come to Spain, that was like a really big sign for me that I should, right? And so we spoke in other videos about how you should follow the signs.
Yeah,
so,
you said I looked familiar, right?
Yeah. She looked super familiar, as if I'd known her for a long time. Yeah, it was very strange, but also very exciting, so I thought, I have to go. Even though typically that would be quite a scary or even dangerous thing to do, just to randomly meet someone that you've never met, just to, like over Instagram DMs.
Yeah.
But yeah, so what I actually did is, like, before I agreed to go, I typed into Google random number generator. And so for me, the number 43 always appears when it's like something I should be doing, or like to guide me in the right direction. And of course, the first number that came up was something crazy like 70,043. So I just took that as another sign. The signs were uncanny. And so, yeah.
Yes, yeah. So we got an Airbnb together for two weeks. And yeah, met up in Spain.
So yeah, so then when we actually got to Spain, it was really kind of a surreal experience, because when I first saw her, I felt like I've definitely known her for years and years and years. And so it wasn't like that first feeling you get when you meet someone new, where you're sort of a bit nervous, a bit anxious. It was just kind of natural and calm. And but at the same time, really exciting and happy. Like, it was a really nice moment to actually to meet her.
Yes, it was just like so easy and natural to be with each other. Like, I remember like sprinting on the beach and being like all silly. We played all these funny games in the apartment. Yeah, but it was not all.
It wasn't all perfect the whole time.
It wasn't perfect the whole time. I actually got a bit freaked out by how similar we were, and similar how we reacted and how we acted and how we behaved in certain situations, and it freaked me out a bit. And yeah, sometimes I would distance myself a little bit from you. After Spain, I felt like I needed some space. I needed some space to just be alone with myself and my thoughts, and it just brought up a lot of, I guess, ego issues and insecurities that I had to process on my own. So I rented a cabin in the middle of the woods in Sweden and just wanted to be alone. So you could say that this was a typical twin flame run.
She ran away.
I'm sorry, baby. Yeah, so Steph tried to contact me on WhatsApp, and I just replied really coldly to make the message clear that I wanted to be alone. So yeah, twin flame running and twin flame chasing, but it didn't last a very long time. It was just
So the weird thing is that it, not only did it not last a long time, but also I remember when I was actually on holiday with my friend at the time. I sort of went from Spain, Las Palmas, to Tenerife with my friend. And I remember when I got the text where she was sort of pushing me away because she needed some space, and I felt like it was a very temporary thing, and I said to my friend, like, I know that she'll come back to me in a month or two, whenever she had figured things out.
Okay, so I was in this cabin in the middle of nowhere having a life crisis, and so I decided to contact a starseed psychic. Okay, because I had also just found out that I'm a starseed. And so when I was talking with her, suddenly she said there was an interruption, and that Stefan came in and interrupted the session. And then she said, "Oh my gosh, do you know what a twin flame is?" And I had already suspected that Steph is my twin flame when we were messaging on Instagram. So, and even more when we had met, of course. So to get this confirmation, I just thought, why am I running away? Like, there's no need to play this game. I can just be real with him, tell him we're twin flames, and now it all makes sense why I reacted the way I reacted. Yeah. How did you react when I told you you're my twin flame?
I was kind of not that surprised, to be honest, because I knew it felt very different to like other relationships and things like that. Yeah, no, I actually didn't, and but I had all these feelings and experiences that lined up perfectly with the definition of twin flame. So when I looked it up later, when she told me, it matched perfectly everything that she was saying, and it was good because I actually had an explanation for why this felt so familiar and different and intense and everything like that.
Yeah, so in the end we decided to meet up again, this time in Bulgaria, where we are now.
In Bansko, in a little quiet ski town in the mountains.
Yes, it's been going great so far. No running and chasing.
I think we're past the running stage now.
Yeah.
So this is good.
Yeah, I think we're in the reunion stage. Is that a stage? Yeah. So it feels really good, actually. Of course, sometimes things come up, but we deal with it immediately, without any running. In
that we can have a disagreement about something and we just solve it fairly quickly, right? But there's no anger behind what we're saying. It's just sort of.
It's all love. Yeah.
It's all love.
It's all love, baby.
It's all love.
Yeah. But this is something to be prepared for. You might think, oh my gosh, I can't wait for meeting my twin flame. But this will happen. Insecurities, anxieties, ego issues, these things will come up when you meet your twin flames.
Yeah.
And that's one of one of the purposes of your twin flame, for that to be cleared out so you can live fully in your purpose.
We need a cool outro. Should I juggle some pine cones? No, I don't want to be known as the juggling guy. I'll throw the hat, then you put it on. Ready?